Hey folks, it's Hero Star James. See folks, after I saved the two teenage girls after getting out of the hospital, and after I put away the scumbag myself, I believe it was all in the same year, 2013, that they released James Alfred Cooper. And 2014, when I put the scumbag away, that was trying to assault two teenage girls in broad daylight, the laws failed to keep these scumbags and slimeballs behind bars. See, folks, when I try to stay away from the newspapers because they're depressing and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes I'll take a look at the horoscopes, and back in the old days they used to have the classified sections where you could look for jobs, apartments and stuff. Well, I happened to glance at the paper one morning and seen James Alfred Cooper's name and read that he had his hands on 6 children and was released back into society. I could not read no more. Not that I didn't want to, but it was just disgusting. And that the laws could allow this creep to be released back into society. Just as disgusting as James Alfred Cooper. And that man, and the man I put away, and all these scumbags around the world that prey upon young children, teens, and all those slime balls that go around raping women and insulting women and putting their hands on women and, depriving your wife and kids of a meal. And if you break your girlfriend's arm over a drumstick or food, it's just disgusting. People shouldn't act that way. There's no need. But yep, after James Alfred Cooper and after the guy I put away and the laws released him, 2015, I worked my butt off to get that up and running. Because I started right after I put the guy away and James Alfred Cooper all in 2014. And yep, I put up posters and everything, and because of these clowns hacking my computers and all that sort of stuff, I don't know if half of the stuff that I was posting about the march was going through the public or not, because I know 3 parties had no legal grounds to be tapping my phone, my computers, and all that jazz. They had no legal grounds. Nobody showed me any warrants or probable cause, and nobody sat down and said jack squat. Me, I was just one little guy. See, folks, I'm only 5'5", 5'6", and when I was in the hospital bed, I was 70, 80 pounds. When I got out, I was still 70, 80 pounds. And I could barely hold myself, and I was just trying to get back on my feet and trying to get my body to better health and better shape. Right now, I'm probably about 170. And when I was in the hospital bed, well, I was only 70 pounds. So if I'm 170, you do the math, like these guys should have done 30 years ago, 36 years ago. If they were after somebody, these clowns certainly didn't do their math, now did they? Because if they did their math, they would have known that a certain female was the exact same age as me and was born exact same year. I might be a month or 2 older, but yep, if these clowns would have done their math and homework way back when, they would have, but they were too busy. This stuff ain't working, man, wow. See, Cheech and Chong, I grew up with all that, and, I'm sure they were smoking better stuff than, I don't know what these guys were smoking, because I watched a lot of Police Academy movies, and I loved the one part when the Sarge was riding his motorcycle and went smack right into a car, and the guy's head went in between the horse's keister. Yep, it's just like what these Toronto pros have been smoking. Whatever fell out of the behind of that horse is keister. No offense to all the good ones, but I don't know, just popped in my head, so I went with it, because, you know, all this crap, 724, that's exactly what it's been. Like, these guys are smoking whatever fell out of the back end of the horse, and it wasn't working for them. I don't know. And back then, they used to get a full-size donuts. Now, because it's a new age, they get little tiny timbits. Sort of like what comes out of the horse's behind. No offense, I'm not trying to be gross, but hey, these guys asked for these little corny jokes, and well, they just popped in my head. And I don't know. Sometimes you go with what's on your mind, and I figured since these clowns destroyed my life and made everything publicly, well, the last little few jokes, and I'm sure people are going to be smoking. What did you say? I can just see that. And see, folks, I grew up with Porky's. If you old schools haven't seen a movie called Porky's, you should go see all the episodes. Go ahead, check out Porky's. You'll love it. And Nerd's Revenge, Porky's was the best. You should go check them out. You'll love the shower scene. There's a few parts in there. Good movie, and there's one where the coach is doing a female in the gymnasium, and she's howling like Lassie. That was funny. So all the new schools, if you haven't seen that, go see it. I'm sure you can download it somewhere. In case you missed it, Porky's. Yep. And for all you new age crime fighters that didn't do their homework and didn't do their math and didn't sit down and talk to me, may you all enjoy them little tidbits. No offense, I couldn't help it, and I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, I respect those in the uniform because I can recognize who they are. So I'm not trying to be rude to those in the uniform. All the idiots that are in darkness, well, yep. And you go enjoy the little timbits. And like I say, whatever you're smoking that fell out of the horse's behind ain't working for you. Perhaps you should go join the methadone clinic and get yourselves cleaned up so you can wake up and smell the roses and the crap you're shoveling over your shoulders. Keep pooping and scooping that crap, will ya? And no offense, and no, I'm not trying to get shot, but you guys deserve what I'm saying now. And I'll say this, man humbug.